South Park.
Tell her to stop saying my Labubus are knockoffs.
What is a Labubu?
Wednesday at 10.
So, South Park exposed Tariff chaos as Butters buys a so-called wicked Labubu doll because nothing screams normal like a kid trying to buy a toy and getting slapped with price hikes due to global trade wars. Honestly, if you thought your life was chaotic, wait till you see how South Park turns a simple collectible craze into a full-blown economic meltdown.
Hard comedy's back. South Park's back. Naked Gun is good.
All right, so let's talk about what really went down in this episode of South Park. Butters just wants to buy a freaking toy. But in South Park, nothing's ever that simple. Nope, it turns into a full-blown catastrophe. In the episode titled Walk is Dead, Season 27, we watch Butters embark on what seems like an innocent little mission to impress his girlfriend Red with a Labubu doll. Sounds like a good idea, right? Well, in true South Park fashion, things go south and fast.
They're very hard to keep in stock, very expensive because of tariff.
You know, it's really important.
Oh, God.
Butters walks into the store, all eager to make this gesture, thinking it'll be a simple transaction. The store owner drops the bomb and the price is $85. At first, you're like, okay, it's a rare collectible. It's kinda dumb, but whatever. But then here's where South Park flexes its ridiculousness. The price shoots up. And not just by a little. Nope. That price skyrockets to $120. And why? Oh, because tariffs, of course. Yeah, tariffs.
Okay, how much is a mystery box?
$85.
No.
85?
Yeah, you gotta pay tariff.
That's right, the same economic nonsense you hear about on the news but don't really care about. Turns out, even Butters' attempt at a sweet gesture is crushed under the weight of global trade wars. Because apparently, toy prices are now controlled by tariffs. I mean, who knew that a kid buying a toy would somehow be tied to international economics? It's a perfect microcosm of how America works when it comes to trends and collectibles. It's not about the thing itself. Who cares if it's a dumb doll? It's about being able to say you have it, especially if it's the rare one. It's like the show is saying, hey, look at how stupid this is. You're all obsessed with this dumb little doll, and you're all willing to screw yourselves over just to keep up with the cool thing.
He's just gonna eat my $20 Labubu, and I'm gonna let him because, like, what even is a Labubu at the end of the day?
Butters' innocent journey to impress his girlfriend has now turned into a commentary on consumer culture. The crazy part is, South Park isn't just poking fun at kids wanting a toy. It's making a statement about how obsessed we all are with owning the latest thing, the one that's limited edition and somehow more valuable just because there's less of it. Out the window just to get our hands on it. It's an addiction to exclusivity, and South Park doesn't pull any punches in calling it out.
We're gonna see what we got. Hope it's a rare one. If it is, I'm absolutely gonna freak out. Okay, look.
Happiness Labubu, I bet.
Oh my God.
Now let's not forget how South Park turns something as simple as toy buying into an economic commentary. Tariffs, price hikes, all that good stuff we hear about when the world's economy is having a meltdown. But in this episode, it's wrapped up in a little toy. And the beauty of this whole thing is how the show makes you laugh while also making you think, wait a second, this is kind of messed up. The episode shows how tariffs, which people rarely think about on a daily basis, affect things we don't even realize, like toys. The show is poking fun at how these things go unnoticed because, well, they don't really affect us directly, right? But when they do, it's hilarious, especially when it's over a stupid toy.
Millennials are definitely the problem in this situation. We were waiting for our version of Beanie Babies ever since becoming adults. And Labubu, welcome to Labubu. Now South Park.
And the story doesn't end there. Oh no. South Park's not done making fun of this consumerist nightmare. As the episode progresses, the show starts to weave in the media's absurd handling of events like Trump and Satan having a baby. Yes, Satan's pregnant. But here's where South Park takes this whole crazy thing to another level. Fox News, in true South Park fashion, doesn't just treat this like the absurd story it is. No, they turn it into a full-blown media circus. They're not just reporting it, they're hyping it up. Fox News spins the whole Satan pregnancy thing like it's the biggest scandal of the century.
Mr. President, how did the tariff meetings go?
They went great, buddy.
Mr. President, we're all dying to know something.
Oh, Fox News.
What Fox News really wants to know is, are you fucking Satan?
But here's where South Park really nails it. They show how Trump's base doesn't care about the absurdity. They don't question it. They just cheer him on, no matter what. It's like the show is saying, hey, look at how ridiculous this all is, but also how scary it is that people just blindly follow whatever their leader does, no matter how insane it is. It's a dead-on commentary on blind loyalty and how people get swept up in whatever narrative is being sold to them. It's easy to laugh at how stupid it is in the show, but let's be real, it's not that far off from what happens in real life. And the whole media circus thing? It gets even crazier. Fox News doesn't just treat this like some wild rumor. They take it and run with it. They're explaining Satan's pregnancy as a butt baby. Yeah, a butt baby. You can't make this stuff up. But that's South Park for you, taking the ridiculous and making it a commentary on how the media twists everything into something sensational, just to get more views. The whole thing is a satire of how media outlets, no matter how insane the story, will keep pushing it as long as it keeps people watching.
Everyone is talking about, the way that South Park is going after Trump, and obviously we see that Vance and Kirk can take a joke. Does it bother you at all to be a part of something that's taking shots at a guy that you support in Donald Trump?
No, it doesn't bother me because I understand that South Park is entertainment. It's TV, and we watch it, we laugh. We don't have to agree with everything they say.
It's a perfect reflection of how the media distorts reality to fit a narrative. No matter how bizarre or insane the story is, they'll spin it into a heroic narrative. South Park gets it so right with this absurd storyline. It's like they're taking everything that's wrong with how we consume media and cranking it up to 11. It's not just about Trump and Satan, it's about how media sensationalism has taken over every part of our lives. And if you thought that was enough chaos for one episode, think again. South Park manages to squeeze in one more hilarious, over-the-top twist, Jesus. Yes, Jesus himself makes an appearance, but not in the way you'd expect. In this episode, Jesus isn't the savior. He's not some flawless, divine figure. Nope. He's a failed school guidance counselor. His advice? Completely useless. It's another classic South Park move to take a divine figure and turn them into an incompetent mess. The show isn't just poking fun at religious figures, it's mocking how we elevate these figures to godlike status and then watch them flop.
Well, if it's parody,
It's all
right, you can do
parody.
anything.
I guess so. That's how they're good. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
And let's talk about the bigger picture here. South Park isn't just trying to make us laugh at Butter's plight or Trump's bizarre scandals. No. The show is using the Labubu doll craze to make a much bigger point about America's obsession with trends and consumer culture. The doll, which should just be a silly collectible, ends up as a symbol of how obsessed we are with status and having the latest thing. It's not about what's good or useful or even necessary. It's about having something that other people don't have. It's about being part of the cool crowd, no matter the cost.
Will Labubu solve the Middle East? Will Labubu be...
And that's the thing about South Park. They take a simple situation, like a kid trying to buy a toy, and turn it into a full-blown critique of consumerism. Labubu isn't just a toy anymore. It's a symbol of everything that's wrong with our obsession with trends. South Park exaggerates everything we've seen in real-life people paying crazy amounts of money for rare stuff just to show off. The insanity of media sensationalism and how the world gets obsessed in such a fun way that everybody enjoys.
Well, thank you, South Park, for bringing back comedy. Thank you, Donald Trump, for bringing back comedy.
So let's be real here, South Park is doing what it does best. It's exposing the ridiculousness of our consumer-driven, media-obsessed world. It's making us laugh while also making us take a step back and think about the chaos we've all bought into. And the craziest part? They do it all with a freaking toy and a scandal about Trump and Satan. But that's South Park for you. Always one step ahead in making us laugh at how ridiculous the world really is.